Hi, I'm Darren, and welcome to this week's weekly English practice from English Coaching Projects.
Hello and welcome to the weekly English practice from English Coaching Project.
This week's weekly English practice is about Padel and its popularity in Italy. It has literally just taken off, and it has taken off with a bang. It's becoming huge, so huge. It's going to be the second most popular sport in Italy after football. Now that is really saying something. So, if you want to find out why this is happening, just read the article. As always, you have questions to answer, so why not record your voice and send it in to us via WhatsApp. So if you've never done it before, try it, and those who have done it before, keep doing it. And also, you can type the answer if you want to practice your writing and send it in to us via email. So I hope you enjoy this week's weekly English practice. Bye bye. Padel takes off in Italy. When COVID stopped contact sports, Italians took to padel, a sport popular in Spain, similar to tennis with a dash of squash. At one of Italy's darkest moments in the pandemic, the government introduced a list of draconian rules to halt the outbreak of COVID, including which sports Italians would be allowed to continue participating in. Among the activities the authorities considered safe were a few that Italians barely knew. One was padel, a fast-paced racket sport popular in Spain, similar to tennis but with a dash of squash thrown in. For Italians, it was love at first smash. According to data from the Padel National Observatory, since early 2020, the number of padel courts in Italy has increased fivefold, up to almost 5,000. Padel schools and clubs have tripled, and the game looks likely to become the most widely played sport in Italy after football. Padel was invented in 1969 by a Mexican businessman, Enrique Corcuera, who wanted to build a tennis court at his holiday home in Acapulco. Not having enough space on his property, he decided to make a smaller court and to use the walls that delimited the area as an integral part of the game. Padel is almost always played in doubles. The courts, about 25% smaller than tennis courts, are surrounded almost entirely by walls, part glass and part metal mesh. Unlike in tennis, the ball remains playable if, after being hit on the ground, it then hits the walls. By the time Italy began to ease COVID restrictions, padel had taken hold. But faced with hundreds of thousands of people eager to play, the few hundred courts around Italy were overwhelmed. Padel in Italy is officially recognized as a discipline of tennis and is governed by the Italian Tennis Federation, which, given the incredible growth of this sport, broadcasts padel matches every day of the year on its TV channel, Super Tennis. The growth of padel in Italy follows in some way the growth of tennis in the country, and according to tennis enthusiasts, it is a blessing the Tennis Federation is its governing body. Otherwise, the risk was that padel courts would replace tennis ones, with one sport potentially damaging the other. The secret of the sport's strength is that it is a suitable sport for people of all ages, and this has contributed to making padel not only a sport, but a real movement in Italy. The sport is most popular, however, in Spain, where padel courts have long been a common sight. A lot of parents decide this is a good pastime for their kids because they can start playing it very young, it gives them hand-eye coordination and promotes teamwork. They can also start playing rallies immediately, so they love it. Another reason to love padel is that it's a sociable sport. You have two doubles teams in a small court, which makes social conversation between players an integral part of the game, and, in the meantime, allows you to meet new people. It is also an entertaining activity to watch with spectacular points. And this week's questions are: 1. Do you like playing sport or working out? 2. When playing sport or working out, do you push yourself hard? 3. Do you play or have you tried padel? What do or did you like about it? 4. Do you believe padel will have a negative impact on other racket sports? Why or why not? 5. What do you think makes some people become more serious about playing sport?